This meeting is being recorded.
Okay. See, the thing you asked, like Western can access Eastern or international. Am I right?
No, sir. Below level, sir.
Below level. Yeah, you can able to access. That's why this arrow is there, right? I've explained this arrow. So Western
Yes, sir.
sales director to sales rep, right? So you can able to access. Western director can access the sales rep data. Okay.
Okay, okay, sir.
Okay. So next one is we have another two sample. So for tomorrow's assessment, you just go through this. Okay, and you can create some chat in your notepad or some notebook or pen. You can able to create, and you can able to draw this sample. Okay, just for roughly you can draw if it is okay, or if you can if you can relate after reading this, then also it is fine. We have two samples. Just go through this one, product base, the same thing, only it is given, but the sample is somewhat different. That's it, only the names are different. Okay, so all other things are same. So for example, hardware, software, networking, so only that is different. And we have another sample. After this, go through this one. Okay, this one. So same thing, you have all the important points, same thing, just go through, leave this one. So this one I have explained, so just go through another 2 points. Okay, and recording I have just started. Okay, so okay, that is so users already have explained, so just leave it, so we can able to relate to that easily. And roles only we have started this one, so it is already in their notes, you just check. Okay, so here we are going to set up roles. Okay, and so don't click this option, don't show this page again. Okay, so you need this for reference at least for some time. Okay, later you can click on this don't show option. Okay, so right now you just leave it as it is, and try to check this two samples for tomorrow, for Monday's assessment. Okay, setup roles, just click on setup roles. Okay, so here you can find all the roles available already. Okay, so this was created custom, so there are many custom roles there. So this one here is just see, or below is the list of roles for your organization. You can view more information by clicking on the role link. Okay, so we'll ignore all the existing thing. We'll just try to create a new one. Click on this role. Okay, so label, I'll just type as trip maker support. Okay, so that is a role as well. Okay, and then just click on tab, so it will be automatically available the role name. Okay, the role reports to, so here we have this lookup window. So okay, so this one, the search box is known as lookup window. Okay, so just click on this one, and now you want to select to whom this support person is going to report. Okay, so that's what we want to check. For example, this one, so go with this one for example, or yeah, this one is fine, support executive. Okay, so role name as displayed on reports, so you can use either the same name, or you can able to give some other related name for displaying in reports. Okay, so I've given the same trip maker support to avoid any confusion. Next is opportunity access. So opportunity, we'll see opportunity. Okay, opportunity access. So what is this access? For 1 minute. So opportunity, we'll see how to create that, but right now there is a option for opportunity access. So users in the role can view all opportunities associated with accounts that they own, regardless of who owns the opportunities. Okay, so which means user in this role, in this particular role, that is in the support role. Okay, so we are creating only the roles. Inside the roles, there will be some users also. Okay, for example, if a support team is there, there won't be only role. Okay, there will be some people to support that particular organization. Okay, so that's why we have some users for under this support role. Okay, so that that users in this role, whether can they view all opportunities associated with the account, or they can edit all opportunities associated with the account. So whoever owns the opportunities, that doesn't matter. Okay, so both the same. So either the users can use the opportunity access or edit all. Okay, so opportunity in short, like for example, it is a deal. Okay, for example, there is a product negotiation is going on, that is known as opportunity. So we'll be seeing that in future topics. So either you want to view all or edit all. So I'll go with edit all and click on save button. So updating records, it is done. Okay, so now we are good to go. So role details are there. Okay, so now, okay, you tell me what is the next step. Assuming I'm your junior person. Okay, so you are my senior or project manager. So I'm asking you, what is the next step to do? I have created the role. Okay, so I'm new person in the organization, and I'm asking you, what is the next step to perform? So you tell
Assigning
me.
work.
Role.
Assigning users.
Work. Users.
Yes.
Yeah, not work. First you need to assign users, then only you can assign the work, right? So here we have the option for assign users to the role. If you click on this, you can straight away go to that users option where you can add. Okay, so here, so which role we are talking about? Trip maker support. So only that, yeah, only that we are going to focus on. Okay, so here we have some selected users as well. So we need to check and we need to select them, and we need to deploy in this support team. Okay, so now available users search. Okay, so for this one can able to give, or so just need to select all users or all unassigned or all unassigned active. So this one you'll be selecting only if you have unassigned users, or you can go with this also. So it will refresh. So now we have these 4 users in our org. So now you'll be having any one. So for example, I'm adding this one. So can you read this?
Select users for trip maker support.
Yeah, so this person belongs to this particular role, that is trip maker support role. So he will be supporting the trip maker support actions. Okay, supporting actions. So let's click on save, and you'll be having that role. Okay, so now we got it. Users in trip maker support role, we have got it, right? So for example, so and it is active also. Yeah, somebody was saying something.
Security user was already created there. So if you want to create new one, so
Yeah, that's what I mean, I was about to explain that only next. So
okay.
first thing, this one, to assign users to role, okay, which was already there. You have the option near to that, that is for new users. Already you have that option also. Just click on this, so it will take you to the user page where you can create the new user. Okay, this one. You need to fill up all these things and save. And this new user, you can able to assign to the support team. For example, if you ask right now, that is for new user what to do. So this is the option. Okay, straight away you can add new user, or you can assign to the user who is already there. Okay, so because in few organizations, they'll be changing the roles, and they'll be changing according to the projects, right? So for that, first option is being used, and even for unassigned users also will be there. So first option will be used for them, and for any new, like a fresher, or who is new to the project, then you can go with the new user. Okay, so we have this option, right? So this is what role is all about. Now we go back, and next is user management settings. So this one you don't need to worry about it. So it is just the settings, and don't change anything right now. Okay, if it is required, we need to change it later, but it is not required right now. So leave the options or settings as it is. Okay, so roles you have seen. So, and another one is queues. Okay, so queues allows group of users to manage a shared workload more effectively. All right, so queue is a location where records can be routed to await processing via group member. So the record remains in the queue until a user accepts them for processing and they are transferred to another queue. You can specify the set of objects that are supported by each queue, as well as the set of users that are allowed to retrieve records from the queue. Okay, so which means, for example, take example as a support team. Okay, so you'll be having request pouring into your support tool. Okay, so what will happen? So if you form this queue, then it will share your workload more effectively. Okay, for example, if there is 5 requests is coming, or 5 complaints are coming, so then each one will be sharing the workload. That is, each one will be assigned to one. Okay, after completing that, again it will reassign to another person who is idle or free. Okay, so that it will wait till the person who is completing the job, and it will assign to the person who is free. Okay, or if the user is not, if the user accepts that request, then it will come to our group. If it doesn't accept, then we need to transfer to another queue. That is, for a sales team, for example, if there is for sales team request or complaint, then we need to transfer to that particular queue, or group, you can say. Okay, so that is known as queues. Okay, so queues in the sense, so it is a group of users who manage to share a workload more effectively. And how to create that is just very simple. Here what you do is queue name and email address. Enter the name of the queue and email address to use when sending notification. For example, when a case has been put in the queue. Okay, so why this we are using this? When a case has been put in the queue, so like when a case is coming into the queue, okay, your queue, that is support queue, you will be notified by sending notification to your email address. Okay, so a email address can be individual or a distribution list. When an object is assigned to a queue, only the queue members will be notified. So can you read this and tell me what it is used for? I need the exact answer.
Like
Line by line.
I'm working in the organization, like for
Okay.
example, Tech Mahindra,
Yeah.
and my manager assigned me a task or assigned me a case. So
Yeah.
I'll get a notification on email as well that you have assigned this task.
Okay. That is first line. Okay, done. So what is next? Email address can be individual or distribution list. What is that?
It can be our personal email ID or it's organization provided.
Uh, no, not that one. So it can be individual and this individual or distribution list. What is the difference between both?
Mail can be sent to personally or officially to all the member of the
Correct.
queue.
Yeah, correct. So personal email means that is individual. So for example, if you take distribution list, that is trip maker. We are having the app trip maker, right? So we'll go on that basis itself. So trip maker at support.com. Okay. So can we use this as a distribution list? For individual, okay, it is your email ID. So distribution is I'm using trip maker at support.com. Is it okay?
Yes,
Yes,
so we
sir.
can use.
Yeah. So it's okay to use that as a distribution list. So when a object, like object in the sense, you can take it as a case. Case is assigned to a queue. Only the queue members will be notified. That means trip maker support team will be only be notified with the help of this one. Okay. So this one we can create some label. And just click on tab and queue email is, so just I'm entering support.com. Okay. So this one, if it is required for you to send the email to members, then you can select this or you can ignore. And this one is you can ignore right now, so that is not required. So select the objects you want to assign to the queue. Individual records for those objects can be owned by this queue. So now we need to so for example, we have created the queues. Okay, so we have already created the queues. And what I will happen, like next we want to select the objects based on which objects we need to get the request. So we have assume we have sales support, and assume we have some, okay, so objects like take any automobile industry, Hyundai's what is it, i10, i20 and all those things. So we are focusing only on one product, that is in Hyundai there are many vehicle available, so we are focusing only on i20. So which means you can access you can select only on that particular object, so that only for that object, I mean that object, you'll be getting the request, not for all. Can you understand? For example, I'm selecting the book, only the query or complaint or suggestion or feedback, okay, whatever is coming to the queue will be related to this book, not any other thing, because they already they'll be having their own, or some of the objects will not have the support thing. Okay, so which one we need to have, that we'll need to choose accordingly. Okay, so this is what known as queues. And now what is the step, next step?
Queue members,
Yeah, what is this term called as?
the users which are assigned that for that queue.
Yeah, assign, correct, assign. I mean, like previously we saw in that role, correct? So that is the thing here. So here also we need to assign the users to the queue members or queue. Okay, to add members to the queue, select the type of member and choose the group and available members and move to the selected members. So this you already know. So the sharing model of all objects of public right transfer, you don't need to assign users to the queue, as all the users have already access to for that particular object. Okay, so here for example they're saying like the sharing model of all objects. So when you go to that object thing, so read, write and transfer, OWD, there is option OWD in settings, then you'll get to know this public read, write and transfer. Because if this this access is given to the object, then they can able to read, write or transfer anything they want, they can do. Or otherwise you need to assign the users to the queue. Okay, so here so assign any users, so this queue we have assigned. So that's it. So we'll check whether it has been assigned. Yeah, this one. So it got assigned. So I can see here, you can send this one if you want to edit and check this option. And next is security user. So this is the user which is already available in trip maker support queues. Okay. So now if you want to view this user, then we have the option to use. So what is the reason for membership? That is queue members. So you can able to view. So if you want to add any other, like you want to go to edit. So say suppose like you don't, I mean like one person is not enough in queue, you can add more members also from here, or you can search for any roles, search for groups, search for roles and subordinates, and search for users. So all this you can select, and you can able to save the record by editing. Okay, so this is known as queues, right? And next topic. So this is one another similar kind of thing which is very easy to create. So public group is a set of users. It can contain individual users, other groups that users in a particular role or territory, or the users in the role or territory plus all of the users below that role or territory in the hierarchy. Which means, in short, it is related to the role or territory or all the users of low level or high level. So you can create a group here. Okay. For example, I'm creating a support group here right now. Okay. So trip maker support group. And click on this one tab, grant access using hierarchy. So you'll be accessing this. So when selected, any records shared with users in this group are also shared with users higher in the role hierarchy. Okay. So higher authority also it will be shared using the grant access using hierarchy. So grant access using hierarchy means the low level. Okay. So the low level employee records can be accessed by the high level employees. Okay. So just remember this thing. I'll be asking you this question and this is one important interview question. Okay. So I'll be asking it later. So just note down this grant access using hierarchy, which means the low level employees will be accessed by top level employees according to the role hierarchy. So here we are going to again enter some this thing members, and this one you just leave right now. So save. That's it. So public group has been made. Okay, and then you can create able to create new also. All right. So this comes like a group of users in a particular role or territory. So you'll be having a particular role or territory plus all of the users below that role or territory in the hierarchy. So you can able to create the hierarchy members also. So for example, from top level to low level, you can create a group as well. Okay. So these are known as public groups. Okay. And yeah, so next is profiles. I already explained yesterday. And permission set and permission set group. Okay, so this is one important topic. So we'll be seeing in upcoming sessions like this one OWD, which is already in. I said that it is a particular, I mean, important topic. Where is that? This one OWD. Okay, fine. So this is the important topic, and this one is also permission set and permission set group. Okay, so what is about your thing like trial it? So how many of them have started already? Who have not started like yesterday?
So actually time issue, I wasn't ever able to start it, but I'll start tomorrow, Saturday, Sunday, so I'll get time.
Okay, okay. What about others?
Yeah, sir. I have started and I'm doing in second module.
Okay, okay, perfect. Just do some like don't need to sit around it for hours and you'll be having your own work also. And I'm not saying to sit in hours and do all those things in a single stretch. Okay, so that is not recommended. So do
Okay,
when
sir.
you feel some time, so free time, just complete one module, and after that take some rest, or have some activities, or whatever you do. Okay, or have some work, whatever. So just have some spend some half an hour initially. Okay, so on daily basis spend some half an hour initially. So later you can able to pick up like 45 minutes, 1 hour, and later that is your wish. Okay, so just start. I mean, don't delay. Just start with the trialet and able. I mean, start to get the points. Okay, so that is very useful. So this class is also useful, but trialet is more useful than where you can create the task. You know, in the Salesforce itself. Then you'll be having a better clarity. Okay, so that is what.
Yes, sir. But the some concepts you have not told, but there we have got some questions.
Sorry, can't get
Please.
you.
Here you have told some topics,
Mhm.
but there we are getting some other topics, so it will be a bit confused.
What topics you're talking about? So everything is same. So if I'm checking here and the same you are checking there, so it will be a same thing only. There will be no difference. I mean, like, say, you mean to say like there is some extra topics coming in, I mean, coming over there, or how it is?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, it will definitely actually say like Salesforce is like a ocean. You'll be having many things to learn. So in that, only few and general things will be, taught by any trainers. Okay, so rest of the things will be available to learn it in trial ed or some educational documents you have. Okay, so in that basis only I mean, like, you'll be able to explore more into Salesforce. Okay, because everything, so everything will take place. I mean, everything we are explaining means that it will go to it will take months. Okay, so that's why. So everything is given in trial, so make use of it and start to explore more on that. Okay, yeah. And tomorrow's assignment is have you created users? Yesterday I told you to create.
No, sir.
Yes.
Today I will do it, sir, because I was having some confusions.
Okay, fine. So just include that also. 1 minute. Create users and check with create roles and okay. What is the another thing we saw? Queues, right? Profiles and queues. What is the left? Anything left? Yeah, I think that's it.
Public, public group,
So
public group,
yes,
sir.
yeah. So this is your assessment for Monday. Just try to complete all these things without fail. Okay. So we'll be having another topic on Monday. Okay. I'll just send this.
Sir, did you share the task in chat group?
Yeah, I've shared that.
Oh, I haven't received the task.
Oh, okay. I think it is.
Only I got message.
Oh, yeah, okay. It went for one person.
Wait,
So
sir, I
I'm
will
sending.
copy it and paste.
No worries. I have done it.
Okay.
Okay. Yeah. So this one you need to start. Okay, so hope you are aware of this, admin beginner. Okay, and just go to platform basics. So it is just like a quiz. You'll be having some quiz, and you'll be having able to perform some thing to read, and you can give some quiz like question and answer. It will be there. And data modeling, yeah. So data modeling is another next thing. Okay, so then you can complete this one as of now. So that is 900. If you complete this, it will be getting 900 points. Okay, so first you can complete this, then we'll see about this one, because only this has been taken. We need to check creating object relationship and all, and data management is there for import and export. This also we need to complete. Yeah, so meanwhile it will be correct. I mean, we'll go parallelly for this. Okay, all right. Yeah, so we'll be connecting on Monday. Okay.
So I just want to know,
Yeah.
do we have Einstein or Einstein 360 something in Salesforce?
Yes, that is just a part of the Salesforce Einstein Analytics. So like Sales Cloud, Commerce Cloud,
Okay.
for example, Commerce Cloud, Marketing Cloud. So there is a Einstein also. So Einstein is not much, much like it is not recommended right now. So it is very
Because
rare. You'll
earlier,
be having openings very rare on that particular thing. So only Sales Cloud will be having more opportunities. And right now there is Service Cloud, and slowly Commerce Cloud is picking up. So that's it.
okay, because earlier I worked on Einstein while I was in the another
Mhm.
organization
Oh, very good. Fine, fine, fine.
as an end user. So that I asked.
Oh, okay, okay. Yeah, it is there actually. It is a separate topic. I mean, separate
Okay.
cloud we have for Einstein. And but
Okay.
yeah, again to say that it is not so frequently used by all the organization. Only they are able to catch up with the sales and service marketing somewhere.
Okay.
Yeah, so that is what. Okay. So I'll upload the recording in some time. Okay, you'll be getting the recording. Fine. Yeah. So
Okay,
try
sir.
to complete the task without fail, because we'll be seeing more topics in upcoming days. Then you should not lag behind. Okay. So that is what. Okay.
Okay, sir.
All right.
Yes,
Yeah.
sir.
Yeah. Sure. Thank you.
Thank you. Bye,
Thank you,
sir.
sir.
Okay.
Bye
Yeah.
bye.
Bye.
Have a great weekend.
Yeah. Safe. Bye.